Hi. We live.
Wow. Hello.
Man, the urge to say I wasn't ready.
Mm.
Welcome back.
Wow.
I guess I'll jump right into recap then.
Recap.
Okay,
So you guys met with General Seacliff and Tyriad at the clock tower, and told them about what you found in the caves. Tyriad recognized the drawing of the circle that I believe Echo had made. You made the copy, right?
Yeah.
He recognized it as a 10th level spell, telling you all that the only copy of that is supposed to be kept in the real archive, so not sure how that got out. Rory talked to him a little bit about Axel's sudden powers, and he sent him over to Charlie. Charlie cast a few spells to try to see if there was any sort of deity or powerful being inside of or around Rory. And as far as he is aware, as far as the Divine Arbiter was able to impart to him, the answer to that is no. Rory's fine. Homer and Gurn went to the Black Diamond and got drunk. On Thursday, Echo went around in the northern city handing out food. Homer brought the Chronergy book and coded letter to Neil, and they attempted to decipher it, but discovered that that book is not the book that you need for that code. And then they did a podcast together. What were you going to say?
I just said shame. I'm reacting. Sorry.
Yes. Rory attended his classes, talked to Thanlin about Axel. He learns that the group Axel was part of was not well liked among the community, and it no longer exists as it was kind of dissolved around the same time as all of the other ones were after the seclusion started. Gurn made plans with Clancy to look at his little robot thingies with him. And then Echo had a little adventure with Razi and Ace, which is in a bonus content.
Yeah. Also, Echo has like so many new dresses now.
Yes, there was a bit of a shopping spree.
Shopping spree.
So we come in Friday morning. Bit rainy day. I don't really have anything for you guys today, so
Well,
you have pre-rain.
if I consult the little schedule thing, Echo has rallies, drum lessons, and the music session with fuck.
Elias,
thank you. I know it was an L something.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna do a concert at her own place. Nothing
Cool.
big.
I believe Gurn has plans with Clancy today.
Sure.
Bless you. Bless you again.
Don't die.
Yes, this is live. Welcome in.
Live, 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 live.
Yes.
Sorry. Don't listen to me.
Oh, I'll listen.
I'll listen, but I'll immediately forget what I listened to.
Shit.
Oh. That, as it should be.
Yes, it
That's
should
fair.
be. Say your truth. But yeah, I guess she'll start by doing what she's been doing. Making food for Ace and, you know, Rally, and then coming here and doing that.
All right. What are Rory and Gurn up to this fine morning?
Oh, what is he doing?
Echo will ask Rory, "What are you doing today?"
He just kind of looks up from his book because he's jotting things down. And he goes, what day is it today?"
It is Friday.
He blankly stares at her. He's like, "Am I supposed to be doing something today?"
Well, I don't know, but maybe.
He starts flipping through his notebook. He's like, "I swear I had something. Get back to me in a bit."
Well, if you have nothing else, you could accompany me in inspecting how things go at the Kitten.
He like pulls out another blank notebook. He goes, "I could take notes."
What would you be taking notes on?
He's like, "Do you want me to not take notes?"
I mean, take your notes any way you want. I'm just going to be seeing how things are run and if they're being run properly. And I mean, I'm not saying that they aren't. Adrian is doing a fantastic job of that. But I
He just
haven't
nods. He just nods.
I haven't been around much in the morning. So I figured maybe I'll pop in and see how it all runs. It is my establishment after all.
He starts scribbling in his notebook. He's like, "Uh-huh.
Are you wanting to learn to become a entrepreneur?"
He just goes, "I just like learning."
She'll give him a shrug, and while she's probably frying something in a frying pan.
He also like after that walks up by her and goes like, "So, when can I try cooking again?"
I mean, you can try cooking now if you'd like.
He goes like, "Oh, I thought I wasn't allowed to cook because, you know, the egg incident."
I mean, I never told you couldn't.
He just kind of blinks at her and goes like, "Could have sworn you said I couldn't."
Why would I say that?
Something 100 gold something.
Well, yes, you wasted about 100 golden eggs.
He
When
just
that-
looks at the ground. He's like, "I didn't think eggs were gonna be that expensive."
Yes, well. This is why we think about things like that.
Why are eggs expensive?
Because we live in a world where it's very hard to get really anything. If you think about it, I mean, we've been living the high life, but if we were over there, it'd be really hard to get any sort of good food. We're very lucky.
He nods.
Whatever this place is, like... I mean, we're lucky that we're able to just get the food that we do get from the existing plants. And they can't grow more.
Rory just goes like, wait, what? What about the farm in the north?
I mean, existing plants, yes, but...
Are the Rory's just like, wait, are those all the plants? We can't grow more?
I don't think
Either
so.
those plants are bust?
Just like you can't, even if these eggs were meant to, were fertilized, I don't think they would be able to grow into a chicken.
Rory kind of thinks about that. It's like, wait a minute, then what about all those rats we got rid of?
Yeah.
He just thinks about it now. He's like, no, seriously. Remember that first day, like that first week, you did that job with the rats?
I understand.
He goes like, no, but like, you're right. If we can't get more, and everything here is kind of beholden to that one law, what happened to those rats?
We killed them.
But, no, but like, you get what I mean, though, right?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, are the rats and the animals also beholden to that law?
Yes.
So we killed them, but they didn't stay dead. So where did they go?
What do you mean they didn't stay dead?
Well, we can't exactly die here either, right? I mean, we do, but we don't. Right?
I think that's more of an us issue. The rail department won't let us die. Within reason.
I thought it was just nothing here dies, but that makes more sense. Otherwise... And he starts going back to scribble in his notebook. Then...
I mean, it's all... It's just the reason, it's all that is just the reason why Lily's still pregnant. We killed those rats because they were an issue. But it might take a while for the rat population to come back.
Rory nods. She's like, it's weird. I never really thought about it like this till we had this conversation.
I don't like to think about those rats, considering now that we have Raleigh.
Rory nods.
Echo makes the rest of breakfast and serves it up.
Alright. Does Garden come out to eat?
Gurn will do his
Assume-
usual and somehow come out as soon as it's done.
Thing is impeccable.
Got those lizard senses. I assume Homer would eat as well.
But yeah, Gurn would come out with a huge box and set it on the table next to him.
And what's that?
It's all the parts from the... At least I think it's all of it.
He tilts his head. Is like, what do you mean, all the parts of? He just kind of looks at him like, you didn't dismantle all of them, did you?
What else would I do?
Rory's jaw just kind of drops a little bit. He's just staring at him with like mouth agape.
How else are you supposed to learn how to make them?
Rory slowly turns his head to Echo to see how she responds.
I figured this would happen. I'm the one who told him to go to Clancy.
Rory silently weeps for the mechanics, even though. Actually, does he know that there was a difference between the clockwork mechanics?
I think we said this, didn't we?
Thought you only said it to one of them.
We had talked about it, but I don't know if Rory was necessarily like super
attention.
involved in that conversation.
I think Rory was playing around with the mechanics when that was being discussed. That's why I wasn't sure. Thought it was only.
I'm
during
pretty
that
sure, yeah.
conversation.
Well, they're just the wind-up ones anyway, so...
Rory's like, may their souls rest in peace. He just mutters to himself.
I don't think there's souls in those ones. I don't even think there's souls in these ones.
But they're so lifelike.
Trapping a soul into whatever goes into this would not bode well for Clancy.
That'd be pretty fucked, and I'd have to shoot him.
We're not shooting Clancy.
Well, as long as there are no souls in these.
Rory just goes, can I just pretend for my sanity?
You want to pretend that there's souls in them and...
Rory shakes his head. He's like, no, it's more so that like they had a life and they live. Whether or not they're a soul or not is a different thing, but they have a life. They had feelings. That probably sounds cuckoo loco to people. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's looking at you like you're fucking weird, but okay.
He's like, what?
Nothing, Rory.
Turn just lizard blinks.
He goes to his room briefly to check on his ferret, his robo ferret. It's just been scurrying around the room.
Echoes
Very cute.
kind of playfully, like, playing with the butterfly in her hair.
Alright, so what's first on the agenda for you guys?
Echo's gonna go back to her place and inspect what goes on in the mornings.
I think Rory's
Alright.
opening here this time.
My cryptid!
Your
Yep,
cryptid.
he's always here.
My cryptid! Even in the mornings.
What? He's been watching the stage.
Just always has a smile on towards the stage. Looks around to everybody who, like, starts to talk to him. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what's on the stage.
What if there's
Robotically,
no one
like,
on that?
looks back to the stage.
What if there's no one there?
Oh boy, this is such a great show.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's
It's like the non-technological equivalent of staring at a static TV.
Uh-huh.
it. Does he gradually turn around like, oh, they're here?
Ooh, that's
Odd.
creepy. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
And he just slowly
Yeah, he does
claps
do
like
that.
the golf clap.
Ooh.
Oh no.
When whoever they are. Sorry, I made that cryptid more of a cryptid now.
It's good.
Good.
It's what he deserves.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say when Roy sees that person there, he leans over to Echo and goes, Is he always here? I feel like I always see him here.
He is a very familiar face.
Rory's like, he stands out in a crowd, if anything.
I mean, you could go look at him and talk to him.
Rory blinks at her and is like, I feel like he'll know I've been staring every single time then.
Well, maybe you can make a friend.
You will also see
The
Timber
Rory
and
just kinda
Adrian off
walks
to the
around.
side.
And if he notices something, he just jots it down.
Alright.
Yeah, Echo will
There's
go.
also...
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's also one of the girls that you would recognize as being one of the whores, but she wouldn't be on duty right now. She's kind of hanging out.
Echo will be going around, inspecting things, writing things down, right? Whatever. That's cool. But probably end up approaching her at some point.
Alright. She's a female Triton. On the shorter side. Kind of a bluish hue to her skin, white eyes and deep blue hair. And she is sitting at the bar.
Right there, probably.
Sure. Echo, you would probably know her name as being Erin.
Aaron, yeah. I'm like all trying to fucking go on the thing that we made.
I have it pulled up.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, miss.
You're here off the job?
Nowhere better to be.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you like it here to, spend your time here.
the cheap booze is or the discounted booze is a benefit.
She gives her like a knowing grin. Yeah, I could see that.
How about you? You here on business today?
Oh, you know, making sure everything's running perfectly fine, which it is.
Kind of not along with that.
Have you been liking working here and all that?
Well, it's not what I'm used to, but the money's good.
Well, that's always good.
She'll get a bit of like a slightly sad, kind of distant look about her for a second, and then shake it off.
What's wrong, darling?
Just the old nostalgia for the old world. You know how it is.
Oh, believe me, I do. Were you an escort back in your old world, or?
No, not at all. I used to work for the king. Well, my world's king.
Oh. Yeah, this is pretty much a... It's not that. It's not that kind of job.
Money's money.
Well, if you ever want to do anything else, I'm sure I could find another type of job for you.
I appreciate that. I'll kind of sigh.
I'm sure we'll get back to our old lives soon.
She'll kind of like give a nod, but you can tell she's not necessarily super confident.
Echo probably has the same sort of demeanor, but nods. I'll enjoy your time here.
She'll give her like a very genuine smile and kind of half raise her glass in a kind of cheers sort of motion.
Mm-hmm. She'll just keep going where she, like, with what she was doing and inspecting and whatever.
Very good.
If Rory's like by her, she will triple dog dare him to talk to the cryptid.
Oh no.
Rory walked up to her after that conversation. He was about to tell her what stuff he wrote down. He's like, and when he heard that, he goes, "What? Are you sure?"
Yeah, it's good to acknowledge my customers.
Rory looks at her and looks at him like, have you acknowledged your customer?
I have acknowledged him plenty.
Why have I not seen you acknowledge the customer?
Because I'm on stage doing it. I give him a nod every time I have to tear my eyes away from somewhere else to look at him.
Rory goes like, but what does one say to customers? I don't work here.
I don't know. You're trying to learn things, aren't you? This is how you be a good host.
Rory looks at her like, he hangs his head and he's like, okay, and he like slowly walks over to the guy and goes, hi there, sir.
He will very, very slowly turn around in his chair to look at you and stare at you with a tight-lipped smile.
Rory kind of goes, like, swallows some air and goes, so, you got a favorite show here? And he kind of does the awkward, like, smile.
He continues to stare at you with a tight-lipped smile.
Favorite dancers? I'm doing a survey for the owner.
Echo will get Adrian and Timber to come over here to watch this.
You could, from the train, anyone who could see Train's eye, Roy's hands are shaking. The book he's holding, trying to make it look like a notepad. You know, just the owner's just trying to get feedback. And they acknowledge that you're a frequent patron, so
He blinks very slowly at you.
what about the food? Rory kind of bites his lip nervously. Any dishes? I'm sure the chef would love to know.
There is silence.
He looks over to Echo, and he now sees Adrian and Timber there too. And he kind of glares at Echo. He goes, sir, if I can call you sir, like what brings you to this establishment daily? Nothing still, huh? Damn.
No.
Is this a favorite stage of yours, or person dances on the stage over there? He kind of just points to the stage.
He blinks at you again. His facial expression has not changed, by the way, like
Oh,
at
that's
all.
great.
Bro, this guy talks less than Gurn.
In his head, Rory's like, I thought Gurn was hard to talk to. Uh, um, anyway, I, I think I got enough information from you, sir. So I will, and he just kind of backs away. He's like, yeah, um, have have a good one, and he just immediately 180s and scurries over to Echo with his book in his face.
What'd you get out of him?
Echo, that was the most uncomfortable I have ever felt, and I've been in uncomfortable situations before.
Yeah, but you learned what it is
I
to be a
learned
host.
the people can be creepy while smiling.
No, I
How
knew
does
that.
one creep people out without saying a single word?
I don't know. Adrian, what's that man's story?
Adrian, like, gives a shrug. No idea.
What does he do here?
There's no one on stage,
Just-
and he just turns slowly towards me.
He just sits there all day. Every day.
Is there anyone who performs on that stage?
Well, I do.
Sometimes.
But you're not there now.
Well, I'll be there tonight.
Rory just kinda gives her a shaky thumbs up, like, and good luck with that.
Oh, it's gonna be great when I see him just following me with his head. His eyes don't even move. But his head does.
Rory goes, smile. The smile hurts me on a level that I don't understand.
But his body doesn't move either.
Rory looks over to Timber. Timber, you've seen him a lot, right? He's not a threat or anything, right?
Never hurt anybody. Doesn't really do
Rory-
much anything, actually.
Does he stay here after closing time?
No. Same time every night, he gets up and walks out.
Rory a shiver goes up Rory's spine. He goes like, I don't know why that made him more creepy to me. And I feel bad for judging, but like, the shiver just goes up his spine again.
Has any of the girls, like, come up to him?
I think in the beginning a couple of them did, but doesn't really seem interested in them.
Rory like gets less tense. He's like, well, I mean, at least he's not a threat. He's just unnerving.
That seems to be the case.
I still don't understand how that works, but I won't question it anymore.
I guess if he's not hurting anybody.
And then it turns out the guy's one of the big BBEs.
Yeah. Damn, how'd you figure it out?
He's been observing us this entire time.
Well,
Yeah.
did you at least get his name?
Rory
They both
looks at him.
shake their head.
Rory looks at him like, he said nothing to me. He just stares. I would be surprised if anyone got his name.
Why am I not have... Hold on.
Know who could get him to talk? Totally pulling shit out of my my ass though. Homer. It'd be awkward battle versus awkward battle.
Oh, what is this?
Unstoppable force meets immovable object.
Yup. Only way. That's the only way I can see it happen.
I like to think they sit there staring at each other for like 20 minutes straight, and then Homer just comes back, like not saying anything, just sitting there staring at each other. And then Homer comes back to you guys like, oh, his name's whatever, this is his backstory. Somehow. It's been transmitted to him.
He speaks the language of hobo and cryptid.
Echo will go up to this man. Float above his table. She's upside down, by the way, like looking at him.
Oh, I gotta move Rory because he's not over there anymore.
She'll talk to him in Sylvan.
Interesting.
I don't... she'll just say,
Maybe-
what's your name in Sylvan?
Give me an insight check.
Holy shit, that's funny.
He says nothing, but his smile grows ever so slightly wider.
Oh, that's unsettling.
What the fuck? Are you of this world?
No answer.
Do you mean us harm?
Still no answer.
Are you here for the concerts?
He's just staring.
She's saying all this in Sylvan, by the way.
Mhm.
As long as you don't hurt anybody here, you are forever welcome. But... I don't know what else she'd say. Fuck.
Like she just randomly say fuck to him. That'd be weird.
Fuck! No, I hope you find happiness here, and she just like quickly. Oh wait, no, she'd ask him what his name is, but probably wouldn't. Or wait, she did ask him. Huh.
Yep.
Never mind, never mind.
He just had a wider smile.
Okay.
Rory's been like doing the oh shit face and pointing at them like pointing at Adrian and Timber is like what language is he speaking and why did that work? And then
I don't think either of them would actually know Sylvan.
when Echo gets back, Rory goes like, "What? That's the same thing you did when you talked to the trees. What is that?
What?
What you were speaking?
Sylvan?
Is he part tree? Is that why he understood you?"
Well, that's not a tree language.
Rory looks confused, but you used it to speak to trees.
Sylvan is just the Fey language, right?
Yeah.
Rory don't know that. They don't have Fey
You
where
know,
he's from.
well, wait. What's your what's your enemy? Isn't it Faye?
Yo, now that you mentioned it, yeah. I have never processed that.
Whoops.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, my hunter's bane is against Faye. You're right. I just I never processed that. He doesn't know what that is. But yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
It's Fae, fiends, and undead, basically. So
Right.
Well, it's the language of the Fae.
a shiver goes up his spine. He's like fairies?
I technically, yeah. I technically am a Fae.
Rory squints his eyes at her. He's like, "Are you sure?"
Yes.
Rory goes like, "But you don't give me the," and he just does the like finger wiggle things.
I'm a cat that floats around, goes invisible.
Rory goes like, "That cat things."
Timber, do it. Do what I just described. Go invisible and float around.
I can't do that.
She just gestures at him like, see?
Rory just kind of shrugs and like, "I just assumed that's a race thing."
Well, it is.
Okay, I'm about to say something because Rory's gonna look so stupid saying it, but anyway, it's gonna give him. Rory just kind of looks at him and is like, "Yeah, but isn't this a kind of case of like, oh, this seems so bad. Isn't it like the case of like why some people have like pale skin and people are not pale? Isn't that the same for all cats?" Wait, are you guys considered cats? He just kind of
I'm considered a cat.
he looks over then, and then he looks over like, "Timber, are you considered a cat then?"
My people are called Khajiit.
Is that different from the tabernacers?
Tabaxi?
Is that what they're called? He just kind of puts his finger to his mouth. I've only heard Neil say it once, and I didn't quite catch what he said.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you.
But he looks over to Echo. It's like, "So you're definitely a cat and not the taxi baxi?"
I'm a Cheshire cat.
I remember you saying those before, but what's the difference?
You see this form? This was not what I was born into. I have this form because I have a very gifted little child who imagined this form up for me. If you were to see me as I am, I would be a blank slate. But I'd be in my cat form and I'd just be pure white.
Rory's like, but aren't you normally purple?
That's because of Claire.
So Claire made you purple?
Why, you were bull.
Claire made me purple. Claire gave me this form. My whole being is
And-
Claire.
And Rory just kind of nods. So that makes you different from other cat people.
Yes.
Rory just kind of does the fist to palm thing and goes, oh, and he starts pulls out a notebook and starts writing things more things down.
Most Cheshire cats just stay cats. I have never seen another Cheshire cat like me.
Rory kind of looks at her and is like, wait, is Ace not one then too?
How would you know that? I'm asking that, not her.
Oh, no, this is just Rory kind of blanket statement because remember, he just thought everyone cat person was
Okay,
related.
okay.
So somehow we're still the same thing. He just...
Ace is Ace.
Rory's like, but he's different from you and Timber?
He's very different, yes.
Rory looks over to Timber. At least to see if he agrees or disagrees.
He's just watching. If he catches, like, Rory's eye while he's looking at him, he'll just kind of give, like, a little shrug.
Rory was like, well, I mean, I won't pry, I guess. But Timber, Khajiit, huh? How do you spell that?
He would probably spell it in his native alphabet.
Rory's face kind of like frowns and goes like, can you draw that for me? And he points the pencil and the paper to him.
Yep, he'll write it out for you.
Rory, when he gets the book back, Rory's like, I have no idea how you'd pronounce this, but I'm assuming it's like you said.
Yep.
Khajiit, eh?
Rory, right next to it, writes, cannot change form, cannot go invisible.
Good.
Does that mean May is also Khajiit?
Yeah. She's my
Is
sister,
Khajiit-
after all.
And Khajiit's different from Cheshire cats.
He'll kind of, like, half glance at Echo and then sort of give another shrug. Guess so.
I mean,
Rory
I'd
kind of
totally just be a cat without Claire's help, so.
Rory just kind of nods and goes, would Ace be offended if I ask him later what he is? Or is that overstepping?
I mean, you can ask. I don't know if he'll give you the answer.
Rory goes like, yeah, it never really hurts to ask, does it?
Nope.
You just hear him kind of mumble, I'm learning to himself. And he has a sparkle in his eyes.
I like to imagine Adrian's just watching this all play out with, like, a slightly confused smile.
Oh god. Rory then turns to Adrian and goes, "Does that mean you're not also what I thought you were?"
What did you think he was?
What?
Is it? Rory just goes, "Is Adrian not human?"
Formerly.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask
You're-
if he was a cat.
Rory's like, "No." Rory goes, "No."
Oh, but imagine him with
Unless
little cat ears.
Rory just goes, "Unless," eyebrow wiggle to Adrian.
I think you'd be dashing with cat ears. Maybe a little tail.
Rory just gets excited. It's like, I never really thought about it, but like the entire time we've been here, I realized we've been talking to people who are not exactly like all humans.
Timber's like, you're just realizing that?
Rory goes like, "Well, I didn't know that even Gurn was considered not a lizard. He got really offended when I called him a lizard with a gun."
Yes.
Would you get offended if someone called you a monkey?
Rory kind of goes, "What's a monkey?"
I guess you don't have those in your world.
I got
We
offended.
have like what?
I got offended when Gurn called me purple pussy.
Rory kind of just looks at her and goes like, "I thought he was just making an observation."
An observation of what?
He's like, "What you just said. Isn't that what that means?" By the way, no. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Out of character. Rory is not talking about the word as a cat. By the way, so that's in case you didn't follow.
So-
like,
Wait, okay, now I need the insight to see if she actually picks
Go
up on
for it.
that. Holy shit.
Uh,
Oh.
Also, did your Gurn call her that, or was that just his suggestion for her brothel?
the first day.
That was
they
the
were
first
there.
day.
Pretty sure, yeah, the
Very
first day.
day.
Okay.
And so, like,
I honestly
when
couldn't
I
remember.
heard that in my head, I assumed he was like down there, and he just looked at it and called her that.
Oh, so
That's
you
what I-
actually looked down. Okay.
That's what Rory assumed. That's what he saw, and that's what he was just. I wrote that down. Like, I wrote down. Rory thinks Gurn looked there. That's it. And my notes. This entire time,
No.
Rory thought he looked. He was just being inappropriate and calling her that.
Okay.
No,
If,
because your hesitation, I'm like, oh, I don't think they realized that what I meant by that. Hold on.
I kinda did, but
well, I didn't know if
I did, but I'm not there.
I didn't know whether to take it either or.
yeah.
So
Well, that's why I was like, hold on, let me give you a clarification and see if you want to go with that or not.
okay, yeah. At that, if Rory's looking down somewhat,
Rory does the glance down.
Yeah.
While after a bit, because there's a long pause, and he looks down.
she covers herself and closes her legs and looks offended.
Rory kind of goes like, is that not what that word means?
I'm sorry, Timber. You're gonna have to take him out of here. He's causing a ruckus.
Rory goes, wait, what? Just ask me a question.
She's so dramatic looking.
Is Rory getting escorted out by Timber?
I imagine he'll like gently like take your arm, just not like actually leading you out, but like playing along with the joke kind of thing.
Aw.
Rory's like doing the panic head, like,
All right,
wait,
let's
wait,
go.
What did I say? What did I say?
Echo. After that, we'll change the topic.
Rory has been escorted off the premises.
Nah.
Nah, it was a little joke. She'll turn to the two of them and go, so, have you guys heard of the... Fuck, what's the name of it?
Church of the Undying.
The Church of the Undying.
Adrian will kind of look like mildly surprised. Well, sure, I attend every week.
Oh no. Oh no. I see.
Why do you ask?
I would like to see his I would like to insight him now.
Adrian? Sure.
Yeah.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Does he seem like... I don't know, is there any reaction? Like, does it seem like he knows that she's part of the people, like, that got the cult, or, you know...
No, he looks like you just asked him if he knew what a grocery store was. Like, there's no kind of any sort of apprehension or like rudeness about it. Just, yeah, casual.
So you're part of this church.
Part of is a strong word. But, yeah, I mean, I go to the meetings most of the time.
I was thinking of, going.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. I just don't know where to start. I was, thinking of bringing Rally, maybe not. Just to get her... I don't want the, I want to introduce multiple religions, you know. See if anything takes.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of less, just, spiritual in the classical sense, and more of a, I guess I'd say, sort of political organization. But there's some unique perspectives there, so it'd be worth letting her check it out.
She just kind of looks to Rory. You're gonna be there too, aren't you?
Rory goes, Rory, after like I guess pretend getting escorted out, he goes like, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna come with me and rally, aren't you?
He like looks over and goes, "Oh, right, yeah, we're totally going."
Don't mind him. He doesn't like the thought of religion, but I'm also trying to see if something takes for him as well.
Yup, she's trying to broaden the horizontals. He looks over to her like with like a glance, like why?
Well, like I said, it's more about kind of a society of like-minded people. You probably know this, but the kind of unifying factor is none of us particularly want to leave the city.
I mean, I
Rory
can
is raising an eyebrow.
I can see that. The city has been pretty nice for me. The only thing that I want is Claire.
Yeah, I can imagine having loved ones in the other world would make it harder.
So what do you do there?
Well, there's a lot of talk about how to make the long-term work, what with the overpopulation and everything. There's a lot of commiserating and emphasizing with each other about where we came from, especially for the newcomers. Couple just sort of normal organizational things. I mean, they have a book club.
What kind
I
of
like to think
books?
I feel like this entire time Roy's been making faces the entire time. Not intentionally, just like his inner Homer is coming out a little bit.
What kind of books? I'm trying to get Rally to read more.
Oh, it's something different every month. This month we're working through this fiction novel from a spacefaring race. It's interesting.
Oh?
Very far out ideas.
And what's the name of that book?
He tells you.
Write that down, Rory.
Yo, he's already there. He's already notebook and ready.
Oh, that's
We meet on
very-
Mondays,
Oh, where do you meet?
if you'd like to come by. He'll give you the address of the church meeting place.
Echo takes that and saves it in a good spot.
Cool.
Address of church. Okay. Well, that's very nice.
Did you actually put the book title somewhere? Or
I don't have it yet. If
Okay.
you're asking me,
yeah, okay, that's fine. I
it's
just
a
wanted to know. Like,
fictional. It's a fictional book, so I don't.
it's not based off a real book.
I gotta figure one out. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to know if like I actually have to like put down a book title or something.
No, I'll think of it and let you know when I have it. I apologize for my unpreparedness.
No, I mean, who could predict that this conversation was happening? So
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
it's a good conversation though. Like,
And what about you, Timber? Do you have any churches you go to?
Nah, I'm not really into that.
She gives him a nod and yeah. Well, let me see. Rory, come along. I have to do some paperwork.
Roy blinks and goes, right. I will give you my notes of what I took around here.
Thank you. And she just... Yeah.
Are you going to our office?
Yeah, is Rowley here, actually, or is...
She probably would be. Does she do anything Fridays?
Uh,
I
she,
don't think she has
Music
anything going
lessons?
on right now.
not right now, but she does have her drum lessons.
That's later in the day.
Later.
So yeah, she'd probably be here.
Echo...
Is she in the kitchen? Because Roy would briefly say hi to her while walking to the
Yeah,
office.
she's hanging out.
Echo
with
will give
Margaret.
her... Echo will give her the rundown of
Oh, the
what
rundown.
might be happening on a Monday. And then, yeah,
Oh, the rundowns.
just basically
Okay.
that might bring her to that. And she tells her that she will protect her and will not let anything happen to her.
She seems mostly unbothered by the prospect.
Echo does the whole like she touches her cheek and like puts her hand on her head before going back into the office with Rory. Well, Rory.
First thing Rory goes is like, "You heard that, right? You heard that. Oh, that was code for cult."
Maybe. Come sit down.
Rory goes, "Poor Adrian. He doesn't even know."
It doesn't seem like he knows, but
There's no way. The way he said that, that's like stuff you read about from like old history stuff. When the regime changes, as he puts in quotations.
don't lose that book name. What if their ciphers change each month with this book club?
Rory kind of looks at her and goes like, "Wait, that would if the cipher is based off the book club, Echo. What if what we have is already outdated?"
Well, that might be why we need to go.
Rory just goes, "Aw, but my AVGB radar went off during that whole thing." But understandable.
Rally is ready to go, and we know what happened to her, so... I guess we'll see.
Maybe Rory just goes, maybe, like, do we even tell Gurn and Homer about this?
We tell
It
Homer.
won't fly.
I mean, we'll tell Gurn because Gurn already knows we were going to infiltrate beforehand. But Gurn has already specified that he might do something else.
Yeah, we can't blow the cover this soon.
As soon as Gurn walks into that place, he'll just go ballistic.
Guns a blazing, pew pew. Rory makes imaginary gun noises.
It's a lot
Rory
of
just
work if
kinda-
they're going off of the book club.
Rory kind of like sighs and like, who would have thought sci-fi was gonna be the way they get this?
I don't even know what sci-fi is.
Rory gives her the rundown that it's like, it's made up book. It's a made up book genre about people using things they've seen in supposed future, or in his terms, the past. He
Huh.
says ancient technology is brought back into the present to do magnificent things, but it's always like not real and realistic or feasible.
Huh.
It's always stuff like made up terms, like they use like the automatons, but they're not automatons. Remember,
Warforged.
he means like, remember, like, you guys corrected me because I was like, they're robots, and you guys were like, no, that's not the word. That's from that. It's from that genre.
Oh, alright. Well.
Imagine like the thing that Gurn shoots things with, well, except it's light, beams of light.
Huh.
or I guess those teleporters we use would be considered them, but you know, they break down your particles, whatever, and then you get reassembled in another place.
Oh.
And he just starts listing all these sci-fi tropes and whatnot. And he goes like, yeah, like, right? They're not reasonable.
But we've
So crazy.
teleported.
Rory's like, yeah, but teleportation magic exists.
Huh.
Magic's magic. This is like trying to include like logic into it.
Hmm.
This is so weird saying. Sorry, out of character. This is so weird saying. Because Rory's from a ruined future, so this is like, and Echo's from earlier in the past.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is.
I will say she probably talks to Rory about this a little bit more. I have to pee, so I will be right back, but you should go on to Gurn.
Go piss, girl. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Gurn.
This entire time, Rory's just gonna be venting and ranting about technology that doesn't exist. The Echo.
Echo's doing paperwork.
All right.
Rory's venting. It's
I like that through that whole conversation. I mean, I think Echo knows, but that Rory didn't question Adrian's comment about being formerly human.
Oh no, that just went Rory. He said.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, that makes sense. He's probably like undead or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, he is.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's a vampire.
I was gonna bring that up too. It's like,
That's why he's a weird kind of unearthly purpley color and has fangs.
oh my god, I really wanted to bring that up, and I'm like, I don't know if they said that, so I don't want to make the assumption. But
Yep.
yeah, but in my head, I'm like, Rory just assumes, oh yeah, he's probably like a zombie or
Yep.
something.
Yeah. That's normal.
That's more normal for Rory.
Yep.
As someone whose part backstory includes a cult, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Gurn, you're going to see Clancy.
Yep.
He will meet with you at your appointed time. Probably slightly frown at the box of parts. But also he was kind of expecting it, so. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I gotta use the bathroom.
Go piss, girl.
I don't know. I feel like he would just like, having seen Clancy, like just awkwardly like wait there until he says something.
There will probably be like an uncomfortably long silence. And then he'll go. So, what exactly did you want to do with this?
Well, I kind of, I kind of do some similar stuff on my own, but I was trying to figure out. Well, first I tried to figure out how to take them apart so I could put them back together, and that worked for the most part. After doing that a couple times, I was trying to see what else I could make with the same parts. I was trying to see if what
You were able to put them back together?
well, for the most part. Some of the parts were annoying to fit together, but I think I got it all. Then so I
He looks mildly impressed.
took them apart again because I wanted to see if I could make something else, and I was trying to figure out how to make something that could move while carrying something inside, but maybe have like a delay on. How familiar are you with explosives?
His eyes will kind of widen slightly at that. Not particularly.
Okay, well, I deal with a lot of dangerous things and dangerous people, so one of the things I wanted to try and make was something, I don't know, it could look like a beetle or something, but something to carry a small explosive inside of it, and then after a slight delay set it off and explode.
Well, the actual mechanical work of that wouldn't be difficult, but
Right, but I was trying to figure out how to combine that with a delayed blast.
well, sure, you could use kind of like an alarm clock system, something to set a time and count down, but unless you want them to all be single use, you would need some kind of moderate abjuration magic, most likely, to protect the parts.
Well, I don't do magic.
Right, well, it might be difficult to find a sustainable source of parts unless you're planning on only having this be a handful of contraptions.
I mean, I can learn. I never. I'm from somewhere that doesn't have magic, so I have nothing to work off of. So I do the best I can with the parts and how they move together.
Sure. I'm not particularly knowledgeable in the abjuration field myself. That you'd have to find someone
just
else to
knowing
help
what
with.
that means is more than I've got to go off of. So
You're just looking for something to protect the parts when the explosion goes off, whether that be through some kind of shielding mechanism or...
I mean, we can start with single use if that's something to work off of, and then
Sure, a prototype wouldn't hurt. With that, he'll probably start pulling out the pieces from the box that you got, kind of looking them over, probably going into his own sort of store of parts as well and adding a few things that, like, he thinks would be, either necessary or helpful. Give me... First, give me a sleight of hand.
okay, 1 second.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you're able to follow along and kind of... he's doing a good bit of the actual, like, assemblage, but the parts that he has Gurn either emulate or do himself, Gurn handles pretty well. Give me... I guess just a flat intelligence check.
Oh boy, that whole -1's gonna go great. That's not bad, actually.
13's not
Right.
bad. Yeah, I would say after the thing is made, and I imagine you guys would spend most of the day kind of working on this and figuring out a usable prototype, Clancy is able to teach you, for the most part, the concept of creating a clockwork mechanism that counts down to trigger something, like you would an alarm clock. Other than that, you don't fully memorize the assembly process that you guys followed, but you could probably take them apart and put them back together a couple times and have it, figured out from there. Yeah, I would say at the end of it, you get a usable prototype for the most part. I mean, Gurn has to figure out the explosive aspect of it, but...
Right. As far as a moving thing that can set off a delayed response to something.
Mhm. I imagine this would take most of the day, like I said. Because I imagine you'd go through multiple kind of trial and error, figuring out the better form for it to take.
Right.
Okay. Anything for Gurn for the rest of the day?
I mean, that would probably take a good chunk of the day at least.
Would you go to work?
I imagine, yeah. Oh yeah, work. There's a concert
It's
tonight.
always an option. Concert is tonight.
I mean, yeah, he probably would. I just don't know when he would finish with Clancy, and then how much time there would be in between.
I mean, you'd probably go relatively straight from Clancy's to the Kitten, but
Okay. So yeah, if he heads straight there, then probably end up putting his box of stuff somewhere, either her office or there's a security room, right? Like we have a side room.
Probably.
I imagine, yeah, maybe upstairs.
I didn't make the upstairs.
It's kind of good because then we can just say whatever we need to be up there is up there.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's second floor.
Yes.
Well, it's whatever it is until confirmation, right?
Yep. So what are you two doing after the talk with Adrian?
I think once it gets more towards Rally's fucking drum lessons, she'll get her ready for that, and then yeah.
Okay. What's Rory up to?
That is a good question.
You could also go to Rally's lessons.
I was gonna say I thought Rory was hanging out with Echo all day.
Well, yeah, you can.
You go to the library.
Is that what you want me to do, DM?
For that-
Go to the library?
Look at that book. I don't care. That's up to you.
I didn't. So when you said we had nothing planned, I'm like, I didn't really know what Rory's doing today. He's just gonna follow everyone, do whatever.
Yeah. It's just kind of downtime. Like, we can skip through whatever. You don't need to, cover every detail, but
I know he was gonna go to Echo's concert. Echo's concert tonight. But I don't know if he'd actually go to Rowley's lesson. Before they head out, Rory goes, "Oh, what time is is the concert tonight, Echo?"
She tells you.
And he's like, "I'm gonna stop by the library. I don't want to research a little things, but I'll see you there tonight."
Okay. Have fun.
Rory goes like, "Is there anything else you want me to look that could potentially in the library while I'm there?"
Didn't I have something?
You did. That's why I'm hoping you remember it. I did not write it down. I was like, Echo wanted Rory to look up something in the library. That's all I wrote
Why
down.
would you not write down the thing? Fuck!
Because you didn't tell me. At least I didn't remember it. It's okay. I believe in you.
DM, please.
I swear, Soul, your notes are like a Russian roulette of whether it's going to be something that, like, actually is helpful or something that is like, oh, there was something.
Yeah, this is so bad because when I take the notes about it, I'm like, yeah,
You
I
keep
remember
good
this.
notes. It's just there's these really glaring holes in them.
It sucks because when
To be fair,
write it
mine
down,
are like
I'll
that too.
remember this. I wrote
No.
I'll remember, because so much happens sometimes. I'm like, I'll remember
Was it-
this once I see it. And I see it, I'm like, oh.
Was it Cheshire
Maybe.
Cat related?
I think it was. It could be. It was either that or it was something dealing. It was something you wanted me to look into for another character, but I don't remember who it was for. That was like, it could have been Chester Cat related, or it could have been like you wanted me to look into like. I just remember. Oh, was it dealing with the codex or something like that? Instead, like look up different codices or ciphers.
Didn't you do that?
I feel Rory tried once and he did not get a lot. Instead, he just found out there's a lot of ciphers. Because
Well,
I remember my investigation check failed. So,
She
or he
might-
got distracted. The other time he got distracted. I remember that.
she might look at you and be like, well, if you find out anything about Cheshire Cats or anything about what the codex might be, or
Rory gives her an eyebrow raise and goes like, this is a little presumptuous of me, I guess, but shouldn't you know anything about Cheshire Cats? Or and he looks at her and he goes, "Oh, are you saying this is homework for me?"
I mean, you could do it if you wanted to.
Rory's like, "Oh, you want me to learn about you guys?"
If you want to take it like that, yes. But
Rory's like,
I mean, the book that I've taken and read to Raleigh is... It's just... It even has the old... Like, there's a lot of... It's very... It is Wonderland. And it even has the old poem about the the hero who slayed the Jabberwock.
Rory just looks Jabberwock?
Monster. Wonderland monster. But anyway, if you find anything...
Rory just kind of running goes like, got it. So look up codices and ciphers and Cheshire things. I'm on it. And he kind of skips away. I just realized I said skips. Yeah, that works, I guess.
Do you go through the mirror?
No, it fits.
The what?
Do you go through the mirror?
I don't think Rory does. Rory just kind of runs out before you mentioned that, I guess.
Alright.
Because, Rory doesn't think he could use that willy-nilly. So.
Alright. Whatever.
It's like an 8-mile walk.
Yeah, but he's done more.
I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
she would say it to you at some point, but...
Nah, he just skipped away already.
Alright, Echo is, like, behind Raleigh, and she, like, gives her a hug. And
Very cute.
asks her if she's ready.
She will give a nod.
And off they go.
Good. Rory, when you get to the library eventually, the usual centaur woman will be manning the desk. She'll greet you as you come in.
He skips up to her and then realizes he's in the library and then starts walking and goes, good. I want to say this is afternoon. Afternoon.
Probably, yeah. Hello, how can I help you today?
He's like, well, if you can chart me a journey with the library that leads to these 3 things, and he wrote on paper, cipher, how to decipher a cipher, and codex clues, and type like codexes, different passwords, and anything about Cheshire Cats. He wrote down and didn't say it out loud.
Okay. She'll look it over and then kind of go through the files for a second, checking some references. And we'll write down in order of convenience which places to go, which shelves to look for. Give me an investigation check.
Let's go, Detective Rory. Let's see if his investigation skills are actually good today. Because I feel like it's such a mixed bag.
Yeah, good. I believe you or someone has already looked for. Actually, I think a couple of these things.
I think it was Homer.
There's Homer for.
Gotcha. Yeah, you find some books just kind of generally about deciphering. You'd probably manage to find some of it where it talks about how book ciphers are used. How you need a book that both correspondents are aware of, and the key to breaking the code is exactly what page the cipher starts at. As for Cheshire Cat stuff, probably about the same as what Echo, I think, had found. You'd find a copy of Alice in Wonderland. And I think just one or two things that kind of mention them in relation to Wonderlands in general. There's not much written on the subject, and a lot of what is either hypothetical or fictional. So,
While skimming through about the Wonderland things, Rory's quick question: would they have mentioned anything about Wonderland royalty at some point?
you wouldn't. If you were reading through Alice in Wonderland, you would read about the Red Queen.
But that's it.
That's pretty. I would imagine that's pretty much it.
Rory's like, so. Rory kind of while looking through, he's like this or skimming it. He's like, well, some of these just sound fantastical, but nothing about. He just mumbles to himself about like a potential Cheshire royalty thing. He goes and then he's like, I wonder why Timber's sister mentioned that at one point. Then
Oh, you're so smart.
this is Rory's bringing on the juice. He's like, After skimming through that, he notes down any important things that stick out, like the Red Queen, multiple Wonderlands and stuff like that, Cheshire Cat's existence and stuff like traits. But he's like, well, and then he goes after looking through and the cipher detail stuff that he found out that he already heard from Homer, so it's just reiteration. He's like, that stuff didn't help too much. I mean, Homer already figured that out. But now he wants to learn more about Fey creatures, because just the mere mention of it sends chills up his spine all the time.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, there would probably be a pretty extensive Fey section, given that this city was originally in the Feywild.
His mouth drops at the counter. He's like, where do I even begin then?
Well, are you looking for anything in particular? Any particular species of Fey or habit or location?
Yeah, he's actually gonna look at her and he's like, can I ask a semi-rude question to you?
Sure.
Are you considered a Fey?
No.
He just nods and goes, horse people, not fae, in his journal.
Yep.
And then he's like, oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is that offensive? What actually are you?
A centaur.
He kind of blinks at her and goes like, and he kind of looks over the counter and goes, but you only have 4 legs.
Pardon?
You said you're a centaur, but you only have 4 legs.
Well, perhaps the word means something else where you're from.
He just kind of goes like, I thought if anything you'd have like 100.
No.
Got it. Centaur only means 4. And he writes additional notes in his book. I'm like, sorry, I know it sounded really rude, but I want to learn more. And we don't.
This is a place of learning.
He's like, I realized today, we don't really have a lot of these things here. Well, where I came from. And what better place to learn when you're constantly exposed to it?
Exactly.
And then he goes off. He's about to walk. He's like, actually, another question. Would Fae be considered undead too? Or is that a different thing?
There is some minor overlap, but for the most part, they're 2 distinctive categories.
He goes, what about fiends?
They're also their own distinctive category.
And he just kind of hangs his head. It's like, oh, why does everything... He's like, that's a lot to remember then.
Perhaps it would be best to start with 1.
He thinks about... He's like... He thinks about it. It's like, wait, actually, before I start, what about the race of people, the cat people?
Well, there are a couple of those.
He's like, I was afraid you were gonna say that.
There's a journal about the census of various species that have been in the city through the centuries, if you'd like to look into that.
He's like, actually, that might help. I don't want to confuse another for another. I already did that earlier today.
Rory's journey with fantasy racism.
Look, all he knows is there are people, and there's like undead people risen by cults. He didn't, so
Yep.
like that's all he got. Now he has talking lizards, people wearing degrees, automatons
Robots.
that are not automatons. Look, it's a hard knock life there, okay? Like,
Yeah.
and then you put aside the stuff that Homer talks about.
Right.
That's too much for even Rory's brain. So onward and upward to learn about the cat peoples.
Yes. Yeah, you'd find, if you're going to look for that, the sort of collection of various censuses that have been taken throughout the centuries, kind of tracking how the population demographics have shifted over the years and everything. I don't know if Rory would necessarily be able to read through the whole thing, but there would be lists of all of the different species and identities present. It'd be quite long.
Rory kind of goes, I thought there were only going to be like 5. What do you mean there's over insert amount number here. How many do you think?
If you're
it
looking
could
at
be? Like a total?
all species in general,
Yeah.
probably in the thousands.
Rory's like, why is there so many? He'll just have a semi-crisis dealing with that for a bit, while trying to jot down any names that sounded familiar to him or seem interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll spend some time there for a bit.
All right. Were you going to attempt to find the book that Timber told you about?
Yes. Mm.
Okay.
Now by a bit, like only like a few numbers and then names and then give up.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Then
you would be able to find a copy of that fairly easily, if you, assuming you ask about it.
He goes up to the counter one more time to ask about that book that they wrote down.
Sure. She'll point you to the section that it would be in. It would be with the other fiction stuff. In the sci-fi aisles.
Ooh. Okay. Rory looks at the book, glanced through the book. He's like, "There's no way to copy down what potentially this could be based off of." Well, Rory's gonna go to the front with the book. He's like, "Excuse me, is there a way I could check this book out?"
Yeah, sure.
When would I need to bring it back by?
Typically, we ask within the week.
Oh, that's totally doable.
So, you'll have 7 days from checkout. We do ask a 1 gold deposit, which you'll get back upon returning the book.
He gives her the gold deposit. Like, do I have to attach a name to this, or?
Yes, if you could just sign here.
He gives his signature and prints his name as well.
You will be adding your name to a list, not unlike the list that you guys got of the overdue books.
He's like, it's weird. I mean, in his head, he's like, it's gonna be weird having this, knowing that I could potentially be on an overdue list at one point.
Yep.
He goes and he tells himself, make sure to watch this book because if it gets destroyed, I am owing stuff.
Yep.
So he's gonna leave the library after that and head home to hide the book in his room.
All right.
Y'all mention it to the others later. Once they have confirmation of that book club and stuff like that, too. I know this is a separate book, but, like, he wants to hide that one first, so.
A separate book from what?
Wait, is the book that Timber's talking about the book club book that they were talking about, or is that a different book?
Yes, the book Adrian told you about is the book club book.
Oh, okay. But what's the one that Timber told us about?
I don't believe he told you about one.
He said Timber earlier.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
like,
my bad. It was Adrian. My bad.
Okay.
Timber doesn't know anything about the cult stuff.
That's what I was like, I guess Timber wanted me to check out something too. That's why I was like, I guess I forgot that. My bad.
Nope, I misspoke. Oopsie.
Okay, so it is the book club book, okay. He'll mention he mentions he took it. He wrote down that he took it out, and he'll mention it to Echo later. So, woohoo.
Alright, so I guess we'll reconvene at the concert.
I guess.
And Gurn, you're on the map now as well.
Echo gives Elias a lot of songs.
Hell yeah.
How does Rally do at her drums?
Hang on, let me check. Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Hang on, I have to make my roll. No, okay.
But roll.
To see if Oleus slips up and lets some of his thoughts slip to Echo by their link.
Someday.
Yep. I mean, you do this every week, so. Why is Gurn over by Chad?
Just staring at him.
Alright,
Oh,
just staring at each
no.
other.
Yes! Oh. I'm happy Gurn's staring at him. I'm gonna be so mad if Chad says something to Gurn though.
I won't. It makes sense to me.
I imagine they make unbroken eye contact for about 10 minutes. And then
Okay.
Chad's smile widens slightly and he turns back to the stage.
Alright, but like a vibe check then?
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I don't know, vibe check.
Vibe check.
There's something wrong with this guy, is the vibe check. This is perhaps some kind of creature.
Okay, yeah, he turns away and Gurn just like gives a slight, like, one of those like almost imperceptible nods, and then just walks off.
They understand each other.
Oh my god, I shipped them.
Oh no.
Is that a ship that we can set sail?
It's a ship!
That's a crack ship, alright.
It's still a
Not crack
ship!
if it, it's not crack if it happens.
Yes, that's true. Shit.
I need fan art of Gurn and Chad.
I'm not drawing that.
Why?
I don't
Because
even know what
I'm
it
not
looks
drawing
like.
Chad. I feel like I'll curse myself if I do.
Chat
I like-
becomes more.
I like how he's a. I like how he's just like mysterious cryptid, but his name is Chad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chad just silently becomes more and more a reoccurring character as his campaign goes on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with lore for him eventually.
Yeah!
You know.
I'm so.
No, you don't. He can just never talk.
Ow!
You
I
can,
mean,
All of it's
can never
rumor.
discover anything about him, no matter how
All
hard
of
you
it.
try.
All of it's rumor and hearsay.
That's his cryptid power.
You can't, even if we wanted to know, we can't. So we just, it's everything. We
There
hear
simply
about
is
him
nothing to know.
Or it's
Right?
everything
Try
all
mind
made
reading,
up.
nothing. It's just blank. Or you can't
It's
even get
empty
in
in there.
It's static.
No, there's
It's
nothing
just-
to read.
Oh my god. That's what I'm gonna do. Next level up. Oh my god.
Detect thoughts?
Getting
You're gonna learn
detect
detect
thoughts?
thoughts?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I could. It's just
You
TV
could.
static.
I was gonna say, like, I would imagine it's just human static. With the occasional random screaming. Just thrown in for
Yeah, I
fun.
was thinking that too somehow, yeah.
It's like
It's
one
that
noise.
screaming where you're not entirely sure you're hearing screaming or if it's just a static, but it kind of sounds like screaming.
Rhythmic clapping randomly appears every so often.
Oh no.
And that's why
Yeah.
he claps at the concerts. It's
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the music actually, it's just sporadic.
sporadic. And it's not even like fast clapping, it's like soft golf clapping.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's very intentional.
Like that. And does he have a toothy smile, or it's just like the Grinch smile, where it's just really sly looking? Or is it like the
Just
minor
like
one?
just tight-lipped, no teeth.
Oh no, those are unnerving because the wider those go, the more unnerving they get.
I mean, it's basically the face that the picture's making, is how I imagine it.
That's like when people
Just
like
that, like,
smile when they tuck in their lips, and like they always think that's so weird when people do that. I'm like, why do you have lips?
Yeah.
Don't tuck them into your mouth when you smile. As bunker as a statement that is.
Alright, Echo, let's get a performance check.
1 second. I'm making baked potatoes.
Alright. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, baked potatoes.
Well, cracked potatoes, but still.
Ooh, even better, cracked potatoes.
Mm.
Potatoes that simulate crack. Good job.
Oh my god.
That's a 1.
Oh no.
I feel
You
like
know
that
what?
shouldn't be possible.
It's Chad. Just talking to her, talk to him that day, threw off her groove.
Yeah, yeah, Echo can't take her eyes off of him. She keeps stumbling over her words because he's just got her on lock.
Oh,
Tunnel vision in
man.
on that horrifying face.
Now that you're aware, it's always there.
He still does the golf clap, yeah. He doesn't really blink.
Oh god, she's trying not to look like she's rushing, but she's rushing back into her thing. She's upset.
Understandable.
Roy just kind of leans over to the person next to him and goes like, "Oh, that's new, I guess." She must be learning a new song and was nervous. Trying to make small talk with the person next to him.
Yeah, to be fair, none of the people here seem really all that fussed about it.
Yeah, legit, Roy is making small talk to someone who probably doesn't even care what he's saying.
No, they're like half drunk, not paying attention.
That's
Just
even
giving the
worse.
occasional like, uh-huh.
That's even worse.
What'd you say?
Oh no! Oh no! No one paid attention to Echo's performance. Oh no! Roy gets a little
Yeah.
perturbed by that too. It's like, man, like, uh-oh.
Oof. Is that the second Nat 1 Echo's had performing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you had one early on, right, at Club Pyre?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So this has happened twice now.
Some days are just not gonna be that great.
Yeah, but
Reality of a
Yeah, what type of
performer.
bard are you?
Oh.
Damn.
No, I mean literally, like, what's the subclass? Is
Shh.
it Whispers?
Whispers.
That's
Oh,
College
wait,
of
no, it's a whole
Whispers?
different thing. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this might make it worse, but I imagine Ace would have been here too.
Oh no.
Yep, she's she's very upset.
He will do his best to comfort her.
She doesn't even want to face him.
Oh.
Just like every time like he's like going to hug her, she's like no, and like turns away.
Oh.
I'm like trying. I imagine Rory's kind of like making small talk with random patrons around, trying to like, or at least not even like trying to see where everyone's at, I guess, with how what happened, or if anyone has any opinions, and he's getting nothing.
No, for the most part, I mean, it's free entertainment and cheap booze. No one's gonna complain.
Yeah, and like Rory goes like, huh, wasn't aware this many people don't listen as intently, I guess. He kind of rips out that part of his notebook and puts it in his pocket from the observations he's making.
Fair enough.
He's like, this doesn't need to be talked about.
Can wipe this one from the record.
What record? No, there's no record.
Exactly.
Rory goes back to the bar to order an actual alcohol drink to purge the memory.
Alright. Adrian is taking a turn bartending, so.
Ooh, Adrian's bartending?
Yes.
Go up to Adrian. He goes, so he goes up to Adrian and goes, Adrian, give me a drink that helps people forget.
Well, I think that's just about any of them.
Well, I can't just order everything under the sun into like a drink now, can I? That's not a thing.
I mean, I could do it for you, but I can't imagine it would taste very good.
Can you make me a tasty drink then?
Sure, you like sweet or savory?
Rory like kind of looks at him like, what? Who likes a savory drink?
All right.
Like, I don't want to think
Fruit or
about
cream?
food. While because that's what he associates savory with, food.
Yeah, fair. Fruit or cream then?
He's like, you could put cream in a drink?
Sure can.
Let's try that then.
He will make Rory a white Russian.
Oh, I'm about to say something. Rory goes like, looks at him and goes like, so is it supposed to like make you go fast or something?
It has caffeine in it.
So it's like a coffee.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, thanks for the drink.
He'll give you a little wave and then kind of go handle other customers.
See, Rory doesn't know how to drink alcohol, so he kind of just chugs it.
Yep. Good.
How does that fare? I don't know. You tell me.
Make a Constitution save. Let's see.
I swear to God, Rory, if you get drunk again on your first drink, that's so bad.
No, you're actually doing all right.
Wow, another 17.
What's Gerd doing?
I was trying to think if he saw that, but also realizing he'd probably be observing the crowd the entire time.
Oh, fair.
He's just watching everything, including Rory just shotgun a white Russian. And Rory's okay for once. God damn. Thank God.
I imagine at some point for Echo, Ace will just kind of like half grab her and pull her into a hug.
Start sobbing.
Yeah. We'll pet her hair.
Why does he look like that?
Well, that's a question. That she just...
He just stares at you, like.
We could ask him to leave, if you'd like.
At this point, no one's gonna stay.
No one's left yet.
I gotta lock in.
Look, yeah.
I don't know if that's worse.
My dear, even your lower than average is above most people's average.
I just don't understand how I'm supposed to make a name for myself. I mean, even look at that. And she points to the article that's just hung up there.
He'll frown. These people come here for you.
No, they come here for Margaret's cooking and the booze.
And who's the one who brought all of that together?
She shakes her head. No, that's... No. It's gonna be the same. Except for this time I'm riding off of your coattails and I'm just gonna lose even more. On top
Darling,
of me
you're not losing anything.
On top of me losing Claire.
I'll just give her a hug.
Maybe I shouldn't quit my day job.
I don't think that's particularly an option anyway.
No, but... And it'll sure help bring food to the table when this doesn't work out.
He'll continue just kind of trying to comfort her. Don't know exactly like
She
how
is.
to word it, you would say, but
Yeah, she's just being fucking melodramatic as shit, probably being a little
Yep.
annoying about it.
he's giving her space to do that, but also still trying to be reassuring.
No. I hate them.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Good.
She's just embarrassed that
Is
she
there
did
anything?
it. She did it all in front of her friends too.
Yeah. Yeah. In front of her fiance, in front of her coworkers, in front of Raleigh.
Yeah, that sucks.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do for this night? I imagine in game it's getting kind of late.
And Rory's just been ordering drinks, trying to see. Can I roll like 2 more Constitution checks, by the way?
Sure, go
result?
for it.
He took 2 other drinks. Let's see if he's Constitution held.
All right.
Oh? 1 more. Oh, there it is.
Okay. The last one starts getting to you. Yeah. By the end, you're definitely tipsy. Yeah, probably a
Just
little
tipsy.
bit beyond tipsy, but
Ooh.
I wouldn't say you're flat out like drunk, but you're getting pretty close.
Yo, he got 3 drinks in him before he got tipsy. He's a better drinker than me.
You
Oh,
probably
that's
got
kinda-
tipsy around the second one, but
Still a better drinker than me.
this time.
Yeah, what was like the first time? Like he got drunk immediately?
Yeah, I think didn't he roll? Was it a nat one or was it just like really low? I remember it being really
I
low.
remember it being in that
Yeah.
one, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, he's just like me, for real, for real. That's how I'm reacting about it.
I mean, he is pretty small, isn't he?
5 feet tall. And he's like
Okay.
he's not even that heavy either, so.
Yeah. Underweight.
I think I made him like 122 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Blow away.
I'm assuming he's like wobbling now while walking around. Not fully drunk, but you know, got the wobbles.
Definitely. All right. Well, I think we could leave it there for tonight, unless there's anything anybody else wants to do.
Nah, I just wanted to check if Rory would get drunk.
I think Echo might want to start drinking at that too. It's like,
That's fair.
do I need to do like a Constitution save or something?
Sure. How much are you drinking?
Probably heavily.
Okay. So maybe give me disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
You set yourself up for that.
Oh.
Okay, still not too bad though.
Better than Rory.
She doesn't manage to get blackout.
Was that the goal?
She's being annoying to fucking Ace. All clingy.
He's if it's clingy, he's happy about it. That's fine.
That's what
He likes
she
clingy. If it
is.
wasn't obvious.
She's a clingy lover. Sorry. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah.
the hiccup cops.
I only have one hiccup.
Hiccup.
Hiccup?
What? Don't ask.
I don't know, man. I imagine she's like in his arms type thing, like flailing
Good.
around.
Sitting in his lap on the bar stool.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that'd be a horrid fucking propaganda, not propaganda, like story, like in the tabloids. She
Oh.
fails her thing, and then is seen shit
In the
faced.
comforts.
Yeah.
Local tavern owners. Failed performance. Chip faced at the bar.
Point and laugh. All right. Goodbye, stream. I love you.
Goodbye, stream. Good game.
GG.